white cake, we do spice cake, we do carrot cake. Oh, don't forget the cornbread. We also do cornbread.
Maria Gonzalez is teaching an industrial and commercial baking class.
I also teach them how to do pizzas, calzones. So if they want to go into a pizzeria, they know how to go into there.
I've learned all the machines, the production, the bread machines, the cake machines.
It's called the Culinary Baking Program, and she's got quite a captive classroom.
So here, try to smile. We're not in the best situation ever.
That's because they're in jail. It's one of the vocational programs offered inside detention centers. It provides rehabilitative services to inmates while they're in custody.
I can make my time go really slow here and do nothing. But instead, I put myself into a situation where I get to learn something and do something for myself.
I mean, I've been incarcerated for a while. This is my first time in county jail. These programs are pretty helpful.
Spread them out evenly. That way it's nice and even. If not, the cakes come out like this.
Classes are taught by certified instructors and take about 6 months to complete.
The cakes look pretty good, guys. Ooh, a little bit overdone.
The idea is to give inmates real skills that can help them be a success once they get out of jail. Maria says there's definitely challenges teaching inside a jail.
The difference here in the bakery, we have no tools, okay? And it's very hard to work without tools. I can't have blades in order to score the bread, and we score the bread in order to know what kind of breads we're making. So if I do 3 slashes on the bread, I know it's French bread. If I do 4 slashes on the bread, I know it's sourdough. That's the kind of stuff we do outside. Here, we don't have that kind of luxuries. So what we do, we get a spatula and hit the bread.
Once they learn the basics in the bakery, if inmates want to know more, then they advance to what's called the finished product phase of the class.
We're going to be making carrots.
This part of the course is taught by Irene.
See how it stops looking like a scary tree now?
Who just happens to be Maria's sister.
They work with chocolate, they work with whipped cream. We also have fresh fruit. Go up, go down, and it's a lot more hands-on training and presentation, you know, making the food visually appealing.
You gotta have an eye for this decoration, presentation. For anybody to really eat anything, you know, presentation is the main thing. Besides, the food has to be good, you gotta be able to present it.
Everybody loves to see their name.
They learn techniques and what kinds of things they need to be thinking about.
So if they wanted to say happy birthday or welcome home, we always have to leave a space for it to have wording on it, okay?
So what happens to all these treats? Most are for staff and inmate meals within the jails, and they even get catering requests for special events within the sheriff department.
And we get the same reaction too of the quality of the product that goes out. A lot of them are kind of surprised that it comes from prepared by inmates.
Slowly. Very, very good.
It's really quite sophisticated what they can do here.
You see them, they're part of gangs, they have all these tattoos, but then they're being really delicate with things. It's actually kind of funny.
When they're done with the class, the completion certificate is the same as anyone else would get on the outside.
Very good.
Even if they don't choose to pursue this professionally, the inmates have other ideas on how to use these new skills.
For one thing, I know that I'm gonna make something for my mom.
Brownies for my grandpa, he loves brownies.
But now they want to show their family, I know how to do this, and I know how to do this at a professional level.
We're teaching them something that they could go home and be proud of. Imagine your kids, hey, you've already been in jail, you got something negative on you. But you know what? If you could go home and for Thanksgiving, you make the rolls and you do this, everybody's gonna go, oh, my dad did it.
And it's a program that I'm in, that I'm taking in here so that when I come out, I could try to be a good son. I could try to do something better for myself. I could do something good for myself.
Good right now, level?
Maria and Irene's classroom might not be typical, but their student inmates are completely dedicated to the idea that once on the outside, everything will be done just right.
I even told him one time, you know, if we had a bakery, it would run really good the way you guys are doing it right now. Awesome job. You guys did a good job.
In the County News Center, I'm Suzanne Bartol.